Hello Internet, so nice to see you. This is a video of our series Band Problems when we use music theory to solve the problem that you can find in your band. And one of the problems that we have here is that you write a song, you have this fantastic melody that will make angels cry if they could listen to it, take your song to your band, and then your singers tell you, yeah, I cannot sing that high or can that low, that melody doesn't work for me. Oh my, you forgot one of the important things here. It's your fault, yes, not the singer's fault. Is that you should write melodies in the vocal range of the singer. How do you do that? How do you know what's your singer vocal range? How do you use that vocal range? I mean, it's not just that it's a maximum and a minimum and you have to stay inside. That will be easy, okay? But there's more. The different parts of the vocal range of your singer have different emotional qualities. So what is all that? Well, a student of mine, who is also a singer and is writing songs for himself, asked me exactly that. How do we write song for our own voice range? And of course, you can apply this to yourself or to any singer you're working with. And that's what I've answered him.
Okay, is there a sweet spot for writing and singing for your voice?
Well, there is. The first important point is to know what is your vocal extension, okay? And we can do this immediately. I mean, if you want to sing, you can do this right now, okay? And the thing is this, play one note on your guitar, any note. Sing that note. You are one octave lower. This is, okay, just to have an idea.
So I was singing here.
Sing that. Sing that. Go down one. Go low.
I can go all day.
You can, Mr.
Yeah. Maybe not.
I should have brought the bar. No, well, that's pretty good. You go freely. You're practically on the D just below here. That's pretty good. Let's go high and let's see where you can go. So we're here.
Starting to struggle there.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, then you break into
voice.
falsetto here. Okay, this is middle C. Okay, so you are on the D above middle C, and on the E flat you start breaking into falsetto. So you have slightly more than 2 octaves of extension, which is, are you singing normally?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's what a normal person will have. A normal person will have 1.5 octaves without training. But that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can cover pretty much. You're pretty much a baritone or a bass in range. Okay.
Probably baritone. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were going fairly low.
Yeah.
Okay. A baritone typically stops around F sharp.
Really? Okay.
If you can get this low E and low D, you can sing bass, no problem. But you are not a tenor, because a tenor would typically arrive on this G without too many difficulty. You arrive at the E flat. So you can consider that yourself bass baritone. Okay. That's normal range for a human male, okay,
Right.
but with a nice cushion on both sides, okay? That's the thing. Good. Once you know your extension, you know that you can hit those extremes only occasionally. You cannot write a melody around those extremes because that's an uncomfortable area for you, okay? You want to write your song and transpose them so that you get to the high area only when it's emotionally appropriate. Okay, so when is the moment to belt that high note? That note must feel high to you. So it's going to be this G, A, B, or C essentially. Maybe the D. Okay, so you don't go into falsetto. Okay.
Right.
And so you write your song and then you transpose it so that the emotional area is when you start to have to push a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense?
Right.
that would be the idea. Then eventually you're going to learn without having to transpose it later. You will just know what keys work best for you.
Right.
Okay? But that's the idea. So you use it emotionally, okay? You see when you really need to push to get that note, great. That's the moment where you have to go in the higher range.
Makes sense, yeah.
For the lower range, for most modern music, the lower range is way less used because it's too cluttered. There are too many instruments there. The guitar is playing there. I mean, it's that note. The guitar is playing there. The bass is playing around there. The piano is playing there. If you put also the voice, yeah, it's too much. So, but it can be used, again, for emotional effect in specific situations. Okay, so you start thinking like that. You naturally have, let's say, 3 colors. Your middle range, which is where you're perfectly comfortable, which it's around, I would say for you, it's around between these A and these A. So it's kind of the octave of the 5th string for you. So think 5th string, that's pretty much right now what I see if I think it's your comfortable range. You have to go on the D string, and again, you can probably go up to here, well, from here to here, let's say. That's your high range, and everything down below the A is your low range.
Right.
Okay, so you have 3 colors to use, essentially. The low range is very special and used only on specific situation. I don't know, ending of a song, okay, something like that. Okay, or ironic situation when you do the low voice to make people laugh, essentially. Okay, the high range is the emotional range, where you like top note of the chorus, stuff like that.
Right.
Most of the time you stay in your comfortable range. Let's say, again, A to A, it's pretty much your comfortable range. Notice that most melodies, like a single verse or a single chorus, tend to stay on the span of an octave. So you can always transpose it back to fit that A.
That makes sense.
Okay?
Right. Excellent.
So most likely the best keys for you are A and E and D. Like root to root, 5th to 5th, 4th to 4th.
Yeah,
right.
It's really funny that you say that because my girlfriend is the one who started me on this question because I'm playing certain songs for her, and there's certain songs she goes, that's your key. You need to sing every song in that key, and it's always A minor.
Right.
It just happens to be an A minor.
You're lucky. You have the voice precisely for guitar.
Right.
Okay. So yes. So that's how you do it. It's simple. Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Anybody watching us right now in the audience, whatever, they can just sing until they get the extremes. Find out what's the comfortable. You don't have to push down or push high to get to the range. That's your comfortable range. That's where you have to stay most of the time, and you use the high range for the emotional. When you have to shut at the heart of the listener. Okay, that's your high range.
Well, that's awesome.
Okay, that's it. It's really simple. Really simple.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.